So hey everyone, I have Jacob here. He was a member of intensive and both program implementation, and he is willing to share his story and experience and share some wins with us today. And so Jacob, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, man. So I'm 24. I grew up in the DC area, and I think I started my addiction up when I was like 13 or 14 years old. So it's been around 10 years now. And I started out like really figuring out that I had an issue probably when I was like 19. So my sophomore year in college. And that's when I started coming across NoFap and some other modalities like that. And I tried that for a little bit and really found no success in that. You know, I would just go like a week. And as you know, like NoFap and those other modalities, they're super into like counting days, like the superpowers. And I just kind of found that all bullshit. It was really psychosomatic, honestly, for me. Like I would go like a week and I'd feel like, oh my gosh, I have these superpowers. Like I don't feel addicted anymore. And then like the next day I would relapse or slip. So yeah, I tried that for a little bit. And then I actually remember coming across a couple of JK's videos when I was like 19. So this was like 5 years ago on YouTube with one of my friends who we were both trying to quit at the time. And we'd watch his YouTube videos. But actually, I don't even think I knew he had a program back in the day. I thought he was just some guy on YouTube.
Same. I thought the same thing.
I thought he was just like some sort of doctor or something, or neuropsychologist or some shit like that. But yeah, so I ended up coming across his videos when I was like 19, and I was like, yo, this guy's a legend, man. He's been like 10 years off his behavior. Like I couldn't even imagine going like more than 2 weeks. So I watched his videos, but at the time I didn't take it super seriously. And then I had some shit happen in my life, man, like some personal shit and family shit that kind of hit me. Like it was that same year. So it was like a couple months after I really started kind of addressing my behavior. And I was in like such a bad place that I ended up telling my parents about my behavior and my addiction, which was pretty interesting. They were actually really supportive about it. And then after I told them, I started taking it really, really, really seriously. And I started watching more JK's videos and looking up other videos, but I was still trying to do it on my own. Right. I wasn't in a group. I didn't join the program. So that went on for, I don't know, man, that went on for 19 to 23. That went on for 4 years. And then after like 2 years, so when I was like 21 or 22, I kind of gave up for a little bit. I was like, bro, I'm just going to be living with this behavior forever. Like there's no hope, stuff like that.
No, that's, I want to say, I feel like a lot of people go through that phase where they're like, man, I had success. Like you said, I have 3 weeks off. And then damn, my emotional shit comes up, the meat of the stuff you have to deal with. And we have no coping skills. And then we're like, I guess I'll regress back to my old behavior. And that's just a cycle, right? So kind of like you said, you go to like a guy like JK, and it's funny that you said like his videos, like, what the fuck is this guy? I thought I didn't know he had a program, because I thought the same thing. Because man, this is way back, bro. This is what, like before 2018. I would watch it like on and off for like 2 years, I believe, before that. And it was like, okay, is this guy like? I guess he never promoted it, or I don't know what happened. But I thought it was just the guy that, like you said, he was just talking, and we're like, well, but he made sense, but. I was like, nah, you know what, whatever. And then until the intensive program he was doing, like the launch, and I just, that's where I bit the bullet. But so, okay, cool, man. I appreciate you sharing that. It's why you told your parents, and that's where you hold yourself more accountable, which is good, right? I feel like the more people you're willing to tell, and actually tell the right person, not just anyone, it does really support your addiction, meaning like you taking it seriously. So having said all that, brothers, when you joined the program, what was your wins? Like, what was that one key thing that you learned that you got out of the program?
Yeah, man. So to be honest with you, it was like pretty much everything. I learned pretty much everything in all areas of my life, other than how to not watch porn, if that makes sense. Like, for example, like I learned all the coping strategies, all the tools, how to self-dialogue. Dude, I had no idea how to even identify like a single emotion until I joined the program. Really, it was that bad. It was that bad, bro. I didn't even know what emotions was.
Dude, I was the same, bro. You're like, what the feel? Like, what the hell? I'm alive. I'm like, what are you talking about? I experienced the same thing. I had no awareness, pretty much, right, of what was going on internally. So what was that one tool that you used the most and you probably still use to this day? What is it, that one thing that you keep as a habit already, if you will?
Man, to be honest with you, the best thing, or the thing that I use the most is probably the morning routine, and that consists of, I do feelings exercise, rational beliefs, and then I write out my goals and then do gratitude. So those 4.
Nice.
I can't name one of them because I do all of them every morning. So yeah,
that's good, man. And again, I feel like this program is so unique that you don't have to use the whole system per se to see some success, but as long as you're consistent with, I do firmly believe the morning routine was a game changer for me, kind of like what you experienced, the feelings exercise, the goal setting, 3 month, 1 year, 3 year, right, and all that stuff. And just reading I only read Breaking the Cycle once, and that's all I needed, and it helped me a lot. And yeah, bro, it's just keeping those, honestly, like I would use the tools because they were available, but I like, you know what, I like these better, and they were actually helping me stay off my compulsive behavior, which is amazing, right? You could do it your unique way. Not everyone's the same. So right. Having said that, Jacob, would you recommend this program to others?
Yeah, 100%. I would have to say though, like you gotta be ready. Like as soon as you join a program, you gotta be ready to do the work. Like you can't just join and then like spend the first 2 months like kind of just going through a half-ass. Like you gotta be ready as soon as you join, because you gotta just take full advantage of the program. Like for example, I didn't take full advantage of the coaches for a long period of time. I wasn't going to the weekly sessions and things like that. I was kind of half-assing it. So I would recommend it 100%. It definitely changed my life, but you got to go into it being ready to go from the start.
Great advice, brother, because you're right. Before you know it, you have like 2 weeks left and you're like, shit, where did that time go? And and I always remind brothers, don't beat yourself up. You did the most you could do, in a sense, like you were ready for, right? And like the Reboot coaches are there. And you're right, if you don't use them, you're missing out on an opportunity for more aha moments in your reboot, which those aha moments are like, whoa, like, damn, I didn't know this was affecting me. It's gonna go pass you by and you're like, shit, I wish right, we kind of like play that regret, but there's always growth in your life, so it's never too late. So Jacob, if you were to sum up your experience in one word or phrase, what would that be?
I'd say reassuring, bro. Reassuring to know that I wasn't the only one really struggling with this, and also reassuring because a guy like JK, who's, you know, he always talks about his journey and his story. Reassuring to know that a guy that was at his like level of lowness in life, just in general, and to be where he is now, is reassuring.
I like that, reassuring. That's the first one I heard. Yeah, it is true. I agree 100%, because he shows you like where he came from. And like, you know, sometimes our mind, you know, bullshit, right? But he actually shows you where he came from. It's like, damn, it is possible, right? I feel like that's why the program works and doesn't bullshit you, because, hey man, even for me, like I was there where you were. Any newcomer in the past 4 years or whatever, bro, I was there, and it's really inspiring and reassuring to be like, you know what, you could do it. And like you said, exactly. it takes commitment and willingness to fucking take control. And also reassuring. I mean, it's not just JK, it's you,
Reboot Hero 2, Han, GT, all those guys, bro. Like they're all doing really well now, and you know, it's just reassuring to see them like where they are now compared to where they were. So
that's true, man. I forgot about the strategists. They're my boys.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Okay. All right, Jacob. You know what? I appreciate you taking the time for you to share your experience and wins and story to the people here, or brothers, as we say here. And any last words, brother?
Thank you, bro. That's honestly all I got. Thank you, bro.
No, you're cool, man. Yeah. All right. So everyone here, thank you for watching. And again, Jacob, thank you, brother. And everyone here, see you in the next interview.
Whenever you're ready, here are 4 ways that Porn Reboot can help you out for free. The first way is to subscribe to our channel and make sure that you click on the notification bell to get a new video every other day. The second way is to actually get a free copy of my book, Confessions of a Porn Addict, 7 Secrets of Porn-Free Men, where you'll learn about my personal struggle and the lessons I learned over the past 14 years, as well as get strategies for putting together your own personalized reboot plan and ending your compulsive behavior with pornography or masturbation. So click on the link in the description below this video to get the free ebook. And thirdly, if you're not sure where you'd like to start, but you'd like to learn more about my team and I, or you'd like to spend time with more like-minded professionals like entrepreneurs, business owners, men who work in sales or consulting or high-level jobs, men who are controlling their behavior, then join our free and confidential group, the Porn Reboot group on Facebook. There's also a link to join the group in the description below this video. And finally, if you need our help right now because you have a burning issue, it's an emergency. Your behavior with pornography is hurting you mentally. You're about to lose your relationship and you want to live up to your potential or be an authentic man and free yourself from shame, guilt, and underachieving, then click on the link in the description below this video that actually says free coaching call, or visit elevatedrecovery.org and click on the link which says book a call.